to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah State's offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started
turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Starling. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The sure hands, it's Thompson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Fakes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Jacobs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Still running at the 40. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun, the inside give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Warner. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught on the outside, it's McClain. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bulldog!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. We'll see if they can... more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Rush is on him. Quick strike complete.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Gilliam. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and set the tone on this one.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This Utah State offense has it going. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Really, really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those 3rd down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McClain.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the stick.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. To the air, it's Barnes. Snagged in the middle, it's Lane. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Lane. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Utah State up-tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The short hands, it's Thompson. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. He leaves it with his back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Back to pass, it's Warner. Under fire. Hit as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal forward pass.
He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Here comes the offense on second down. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to run it to the right. Jukes his way for more. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks, it's Thompson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to start the second half.
Utah State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Back to pass, it's Warner. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Bulldogs have a lot of options on second and inches. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on second down. And you see guys leading into the second level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Freeman. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Now, a fourth down.
Still on their side of the field, no problem. Going for it, 4th and short from the 44. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the run, fires downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aggies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Barnes. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least... balance, you at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The ricochet off the left upright and through. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Warner. Makes the grab. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Almost had the completion, just missed it. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McClain. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's caught. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Bringing the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll do it himself. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Warner. Quick completion on the out. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Utah State 3.
They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little space.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Fires one high and deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Warner. He's got him. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fresno State hoping to convert on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Nice move there. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. And the Bulldogs back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today in Happy Valley. They're up by a field goal over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Gilliam. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fresno State. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He wants a big play here late. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit